Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. I am here again with another story, My Allah series, which says, My God is Allah. So we will read it together from Kisa Kids. Some people worship the sun, but the sun can be hidden by a small cloud. How can something that can be hidden be my God? I want to shout out loud, Who created the sun? So something that can be hidden cannot be cannot be God. So he, boys and girls, he's wondering that sun cannot be my God. Some people worship the moon, but it goes away during the day. How can we worship a moon that repeatedly fades away? Can the moon create anything? Do you think the moon can create anything, boys and girls? So in the night, the moon goes away and the sun comes up. So he's wondering that how can that be God? Because I don't think something that goes away and I can be God. Some people worship animals that need food and water to survive. How can we worship something that needs something else to stay alive? What are some other things animals need to survive? So animals need grass, some animals need seeds, some animals need hay. So animals have a need. So boys and girls, how can we worship something that has a need? The animals have a need, so that cannot be our God. Some people worship humans, but humans cannot create. Can a human who cannot create really be God the Great? Can humans being even create a fly as small as a little insect? Human beings or men or women, they cannot create a living being. So human beings cannot be God. Some people worship statues, but they can easily break. How can we worship something that humans themselves make? Who gives us the wisdom to make things? So we cannot worship something that people make by their own hands. But people use their brains that gives them wisdom. Some people worship fire, which water can put out. Fire cannot be Allah. Surely there is no doubt. How else can you put out a fire? Right? When you have fire, it can be put out by either putting some sand or some water. So how can people worship fire? Because that can go away. Fire can be put out by sand or by water. Who created the sun, the moon, animals, human, statues, and fire? Allah, the creator of all things. Of course, He is so much greater. What are some other things that Allah created? Boys and girls, I want you to look around in your backyard and outside and see what all Allah has created. Allah has created this, the birds, the branches, the stones, human being, beautiful grass, and yourself and mommy and daddy and your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, your grandpa. So all these beautiful things Allah has created for us. There is only one God whom we call Allah. He sent Prophet Muhammad to teach us La ilaha illallah. We don't worship anyone or anything except Him. Allah doesn't need us, but we all need Him. So look at the people uh, in this picture, boys and girls. You see that they are performing Hajj and they are in their ihram. How are the people in the picture worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So they are performing Hajj, they are going around the Kaaba 7 times. And this is the house of Allah that we face towards when we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the house of worship or the symbolic house of worship. It's called Kaaba that we all face towards when we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should only pray to Allah as He is our creator. Doing sajda to Allah is how we worship our master. What are some things we can pray for when we make dua? We pray for your parents, we pray for our beautiful things that He has given us, we pray for the school, we pray for our teachers, we pray for our friends, our grandparents, and for the food that He gave us. We are thankful to Allah for all that He has given us. Allah is our God, He is the only one. We worship only Him, not the moon or the sun. He created everything that we see. He takes care of us and gives us all that we need. What did Allah give the little bird in the window to help it survive? Boys and girls, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created food for every one of us. We eat apples, we eat chicken, we eat meat, and the bird eats seeds, and the cows eat grass, and Allah has created food for every one of us. He created us as well as the food that we eat. He has created that for us and the birds. So, inshallah, I hope you had a great story time, and I will be back with more story time. And I am sure you're having a good time until we meet again. And I hope you have a very good evening, and we will I will be back with another story next time. Yamanillah.